morning. I'm Chief Warrant Officer 4 Vic Pinion, U.S. Navy, retired, telling some of my sea stories. This series or set of sea stories I'm labeling or titling Collateral Duties. Collateral duties are additional duties from your regular job, although they are regular for you, but they are like part-time work that you do. That's always your job. One of the first collateral duties that I recall being assigned was right after I made third-class petty officer. I was assigned to be the catapult crew blueprints petty officer. Well, I asked the first-class petty officer, the E6, that assigned me that job. It had been his, although he had not done it at all. Just when they would come in the mail, he would just stack them in the blueprint file room, which is a bunch of filing cabinets and a bunch of blueprints stacked everywhere in cabinets, no particular order. I knew nothing about blueprints. Didn't know how they were numbered. I vaguely knew their purpose, but very vaguely. So there was no one that I knew of that could explain them to me and how to go about being the blueprint petty officer. So I took it upon myself to learn. I took out a correspondence course, blueprint reading and sketching. And I worked that course, although I worked it for the purpose of learning about blueprints. But I never did even fill out the question answer sheets and send them in. I didn't care about that. I cared about learning about the blueprints. And I did. I learned that they were numbered and how to read them and so forth, how they're supposed to be folded, although when they came in the mail, they were already folded the correct way. And it took me about a year of working on them when I got the chance, which fairly frequently, most days. But I got them filed in those filing cabinets in numerical order. And they were squared away. And nobody, not my first class, not my catapult captain, not my cat chief, not division leading chief, nobody, not the division officer, maintenance officer, nobody ever paid any attention to them. Nobody really knew the work I had done to square the files, the blueprint files away. But I knew, and I was proud of it. I was also assigned as a third-class petty officer, a new third-class petty officer, to be the division career counselor. It's the same story. I inherited a job from a previous petty officer, I think it was the first class, who had not done it at all to any degree, had no records, and I knew nothing about counseling and career counseling. So, and this is before the Navy created the rating specialty career counselor or counselor. So I took it upon myself to learn about counseling and career counseling by reading the paperwork that I had, and I learned that I was required to give each man, we didn't have no women in the crew at that time, to give each man a welcome aboard session, a 6 months after reporting aboard session, a mid-tour session after about 2 years, and a 6 month before his transfer or discharge date, and a final one, like within 3 months of his discharge date or rotation date. And I studied up on all of the programs, educational opportunities for advancement rate, bettering yourself, making you more valuable to the Navy, and for your personal and career growing. And I gave it my best shot, and most of the crew appreciated that. And I did keep good records. I have one fun little story that will demonstrate when people are resisting authority, how when you document their reactions, they stop misbehaving and start acting much better. I had this young man from Wyoming. He liked to ride motorcycles, and that's all he could talk about, it seemed like. And I was attempting to give him his 6-month before discharge counseling session. And I don't care about any of that crap. I just want to get out of this screwed up Navy and go ride my motorcycle and ride on 2 wheels. I started writing that. He said, "You writing this down?" I go, "Yes, I am. You're responding to my counseling you with negativity, and I'm recording that, yes, and it will follow you forever." Oh man, don't do that. And he stopped misbehaving and started paying attention. Well, he did go ahead and get out of the Navy, and I guess he rode on 2 wheels. But this demonstrates how when people know that you are doing the job as professional as you can, they will behave generally. Okay, I had a number of other collateral duties, but those are the only 2 I'll tell about concerning the USS Ticonderoga, my first tour of duty in the Navy. Next one, when I was aboard the USS Oriskany,